You know, we grew up in homes thinking our fathers were the only providers. Some of us had to grow and have conversations with our parents and then get to know that during a certain phase of their marriage, our dads were completely broke, but it was our mothers who were supportive. But we didn't know because our mothers found ways of getting resources to these men so that they can massage their fragile egos and make them feel like men. So most of us thought our fathers were the sole providers of the home. But behind the scenes, it was our mothers who were pulling these strings to keep the home moving. When you go to your mom for something and she can't afford it, she tells you, "Plimini, go to your father for it." There is no problem with that. You go to your father for it. But when you go to your father, your mother has to make sure you don't know the provision is coming from her. And it's all because of the fragile egos of these men. So as a woman, if you ever decide to marry down, as a successful woman, as a woman who is doing so well, if you decide to marry a man you are more successful than, you have to remember you are going to massage his fragile ego forever. This is going to be your life for the rest of your life. When a woman who doesn't have resources, doesn't have money, who doesn't have much, marries a man who has money, all the man has to do is give her money and make her life comfortable. He doesn't have to go the extra mile of massaging her ego, talking to her nicely so that she doesn't feel she's down there. He doesn't do all that. He'll just give you money to make your life comfortable. When a successful woman gets married to a man who's not successful, you will not only give him money, you have to do more to keep that relationship going. Massage his fragile ego. Walk on eggshells around him. Be careful what you say, where you say it, how you say it, because the least thing will provoke him. Because he's already down there thinking you are better than him. You are going to treat him like a king and a child at the same time. Because you wouldn't want to be on his bad side. You know he's struggling. You're scared of how he's going to feel about a certain something. You know, if you don't take care, you end up handing all your resources to him just so that he'll feel like a man. But a rich man does not hand over all his resources to a poor woman just so that she'll feel like a woman. They just give you what is due you, and that's it. But if you don't take care, as a successful woman who wants to marry a man who is down there, you will be forced to hand over your wealth to him just so that he'll feel like a man. And all this will still not work because he's going to punish you for being successful than he is. You're always going to pay that price for your growth. You will always have to put yourself down so that he'll feel like a man. This is going to be your life if you choose to marry down. And so the couple boys now pay them to see more. Don't call them.